It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Houston. It's the Bengals and the Texans, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look at...
It's across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most...
To throw again, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points. On the ground later on will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Caught near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown.
It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary...
First down, Burrow to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice...
They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bengals emerge as winners as we'll see you next time from Houston.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tampa Bay. It's the 49ers and the Buccaneers on Sunday night primetime.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The George Halas Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Greg, the anticipation's thick. Love this moment where we have a champion in the NFC crowned on this field. Couple of teams, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at down after a gain of 7. They'll motion over Samuel. Again in the air for Purdy. This one complete right side. And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver...
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious.
It is first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers...
From the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That one, taken in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So, that's a wrap for Greg Olsen and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks.